Hi, this is Denise. I'm going to discuss using iTunes for finding and subscribing to podcasts. While iTunes is not the only piece of software out there for searching, downloading, and listening to podcasts, I found it to be one of the easiest to use. In the past, I've gone to a podcasting program website, searched for a podcast, copied its feed address, and then pasted it into the software. I really like the ease of doing this from within iTunes instead. As you can see, I've already opened iTunes, which by default launches the music store. I'm going to select the podcast link in the menu list, and you'll see two categories of podcasts, video and audio, and the various subcategories listed below. The new releases are listed in the top center, and you can scroll left or right with the side arrows. I'll scroll through the categories, and I'm going to select education. It seems appropriate today. I found it to be a fun resource, especially the language learning section. I've been brushing up on my college German and even learning conversational Spanish. In the featured window, I'll click on See All to see more options. Something that I haven't tried before maybe, like learning Japanese. When I click on the icon, you'll see the lessons listed below, including the time, dates, etc. You can click on the little I at the far right of the description column to read a bit more about the content of the episode. I think I'll subscribe to this podcast, so I'll click the corresponding button. While the program is downloading, you can see the activity in the left navigation window. When it's completed, click on the podcast link in the library section to view the podcast and make changes to your podcast settings. If I click on the icon of one of these podcasts, I can select to download a particular episode or choose to download them all. The little blue dot at the left indicates episodes that you haven't listened to yet. Click on the Settings button at the bottom and adjust the frequency of podcasts and quantity that iTunes will check for me. I can select a single podcast